Hello everybody, welcome back to Riichi Mahjong. How's it going? I'm doing alright. I'm doing very well in the Riichi Mahjong world though. Very well. It's suspicious. Even. You could even call this suspicious. Alright chums, let's do this. Queue into that Jade room. It's 10:30 in the morning for me. I tried to get a good night's sleep. It went pretty well, but I am still quite tired. It's because I've worked a lot, but it's alright. Today's my day off. So I've decided at 10:30 in the morning I will do some recording, get some recording episodes in the bag, and then I'll probably just go back to bed, to be honest with you. There's probably some curling or so. Oh my god, we got the new mat, I totally forgot. I'm pretty sure I even said that I would totally forget. It's nice. Bit distracting. Little bit distracting, but it's nice. We have 2 triplets in our hand already. Maybe I should have gone super hard on the triplets, throwing the white dragon. Just played the odds on it. It's fine. How are we doing, everybody? Thank you for all of the support on the videos of late. Means a lot. Maybe that could accept the Dora, but whatever. We're making a nice little community for ourselves here, aren't we? In Riichi Mahjong land. I should do some collabs, shouldn't I? Nah. I mean, I could. I'm really not the kind of guy to just go asking around, though. Go into people's community discords. Hello, I have 42 subscribers. Would anyone like to do a collab with me? What is going on in this hand, by the way? Nothing? Oh, that's a shame. Obviously not doing that. Nor that. So I'm desperately trying to work out what's going on here. All the 5s, well, 3 of the 5s have gone, so that makes this kind of bad. You're just Russian Tanya, are you? We're in Nagashi Mangan territory here. You'll go in Tanyao, possibly a couple of Dora. People are going fast, they probably have a good hand, right? Or they have such a terrible hand that they realise it's only going to be Tanyao. Nothing, nothing. Okay. Okay, fair enough. That's alright, I'm okay giving that away, really. I'm not sure what else I could have done with that hand. I could have just started throwing the 1s and just going, this hand's nothing. Maybe not knowing where the Dora are is probably a good reason to just sort of give up with that. I don't know. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. Already. That's good. The shapes themselves aren't very good. There's a 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku buried in here somewhere. Do I throw this 7-9? I might throw this 7-9. I want to keep Sanshoku alive. I don't want to dismantle this because this is very easily turned into better double-sided weights. Obviously I'm just folding this one. Am I hard folding this one? Yeah. Wow. Alright. Good for you. I think I've made my coffee too strong. It's alright. Well, we didn't deal in at least. This hand has 5 pairs in it. Double Riichi. Oh no, now it might just be normal. I kind of got to keep that, right? He's the door indicator. But this hand might just be normal now, is the thing. Huh. This hand might just... Okay, alright. Is it a normal hand? I think it's a normal hand now, isn't it? Three, 4, 5 of Peku. I will keep that. Yeah. Maybe? I guess I'm throwing this pair. Just have to hedge my bets on... I mean, I've got a double-sided weight here. You could throw these as well. It makes just as much sense, but obviously red 5s exist, so... I'm almost guaranteed to, like, draw a 2 and a 1 and a 4 of circles now, but... At least the 5 of circles attaches to this, so it makes the 3 slightly weaker in that regard. Ever so slightly. I should keep that. Because now it's a 3, 4, 5 and a... Wait, no it's not. Oh, I didn't need that. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's too early. I should have thrown this. There's the 2. The north wind is the nude aura, which is... But close calm there is fine. I'd like to call Riichi in a couple of turns, if at all possible. Game, you know? Thank you. Could have had it on the last turn. Can't into Riichi, you know? It doesn't really do anything, is the thing. It's not really like whoop-de-free can do. Can't into Riichi. It's not like a Yaku or anything. Maybe I shouldn't have stayed. I was going to say maybe I should have stayed down 10, but I got the Oradora chances here and the Ipeku chances as well. Characters would certainly be a bold choice to throw into me, so I'm probably just going to have to sumo it. But that's fine, if everyone else just folds. We should be okay here. Yeah, you're folding. Yeah, okay, alright, people are folding, it's fine. Just give me 3 or 4 more turns and I'll sumo. Okay. True, you are never throwing a 4 or a 5 of circles. And if you've got other safety, then this makes sense. Uh-oh. Okay, okay. That's annoying, but it didn't deal in, so it's fine. come on. Their chi gave me the last draw, which some might call a mistake, but it's very hard to think about it that far ahead, really. Somebody else might pawn or chi. It's really impossible to say. Damn. Oh well. Oh well. We gave ourselves the best shot there at a decent hand, and it was a double-sided weight. Can't really say any fairer than that, can you? Ugh. We played Overwatch last night. Oh, that's really nice draw. We played Overwatch last night. 3 of us played it. It's a good game. I'm not transitioning this into an Overwatch related channel, by the way. I'm just talking about Overwatch in the last 4 or 5 videos in a row. No, it's a good game. There was a thought I didn't finish in the last video about how the heroes were supposed to always be free in Overwatch 1, and then they went, well, we didn't say anything about the heroes being free in Overwatch 2, did we? In other news, now announcing Overwatch 2. So I never owned Overwatch 2, for kind of like in protest, I suppose. So the only reason I've got Overwatch now is, I think it's free to play now, but I own it. I still actually own it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's either this 8 or this 2. I'm gonna throw this 2. It sues you to the Dora. It doesn't help me. Someone might engineer a 3-4 of Circle's weight if it accepts the Dora. Interesting. Interesting. This could probably go. If anything, I probably should have thrown this before this. Because this is now a 7-8 weight. This is my pair, and this is a 5-6 weight. Yeah, I should have thrown this before this. Hopefully this doesn't get me into trouble. That's fine. We'll do this now for sure. Good. Someone thought about it, but it didn't actually deal me in, which is more important than anything. That is close to the Dora, so I will keep it. I suppose I could draw the Dora right now, even though you've just thrown the red 5, which is extremely suspicious. Fine, I'll get rid of it then. The red 5 is like worst case scenario, right? Like, you call Riichi and you throw the red 5. When the door is the 4, you've got to be really careful about throwing a red 5 after calling Riichi, because it's worth so many points. And the fact that you've thrown it kind of implies to me that you're basically in tempo. But why you've not called Riichi yet, I'm not sure. Is it happening now? Are you doing it now? You're thinking about it? That's super annoying. That's kind of annoying, but not as annoying, to be fair. Come on. A 6, a 9, a 4, a 7. These are all good tiles. I don't understand what's happening. Really. You pawn the 6s and then that's bizarre, but alright, fine. That is very strange. It sounds kind of weird, isn't it? Not very good. Alright, that's actually huge. Okay, now this hand's good. It's funny how one tile could just sort of turn a really ugly looking hand into like, oh, well, it's because it just finishes like this most awkward of the shapes. You know, this 1-1-2 is kind of like, it's not really. You know, it's not a pair. I mean, it is literally a pair, but it's sort of like it's also but it's a horrible Penchan 1-2, and it's like blah. Also I have 3 pairs, but it's way too early to think about anything like that. Yeah, let's cut this. All right. One, two, three, four, ish, 4. I mean, that is a middle tile. It's more middle than this, isn't it? Plus the 6 and the 7 kind of help this in a way. Drawing a 9 is not really on the docket for me. Alright, there go the 8s. This could probably go in the bin now. Oh, I would have just had 1, 2, 3, would I? I would have just had it. Stupid game. What a stupid game for idiots. I'm going to be in Furiton, aren't I, is the thing with this hand now. Am I going to just have to throw this? Am I just have to get rid of a 2 and a 3? Or do I just have to hope that I find a... Oh, brilliant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs. That would have been 6 pairs. I think it's unfair to really laser focus too much on how many pairs you would have had, because... I kind of want to pawn this, but also I just don't really care enough. It's kind of thinking maybe transition this into Tanyao, right? Pawn this, maybe even pawn this, maybe even pawn this. Tanyao, Toy Toy. But I'm gonna probably end up calling Riichi on a Furiton, but on a Furiton weight. But maybe I'll just luck back into the last copy of the one of circles. Oh, that's the Dora. Okay. I guess, I mean, these are both equally dangerous, right? This is close to the Dora. But I definitely want to use the Dora. But this is also a 6 of bamboo. So I kind of need to get rid of both of them. Or I should have kept them both and just thrown a 2 and a 3, but... I kind of still believe that the 1 or the 4 of circles will make its way into my hand somehow. I do genuinely believe that, as silly as it sounds. Let's throw this. It kind of just got cut. Kind of. This is a stupid idea. I'm not reaching it, I'm afraid. I'll just take the exhaustive draw points. I'll just take those. Somebody might throw a 1 of... I mean, like, obviously somebody can throw a 1 of circles into me, but I can't run them, can I? That's not brilliant, but I really, really, really want to stay in template here. Hello? Okay. Can I afford to throw another dangerous tile? I am in last place. That's fine though. Alright, we get the last draw as well, in theory. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we're clawing it back somewhat. The dealer did not get into Tempai, which is very funny. What am I doing with this hand? Oh. What am I doing with this hand, actually? I'm not sure. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. It's either this 7 or this 2. I should throw this 7, I suppose. Not that. I'm not doing that. Annoying. No. I'm very tempted to keep this and throw this. Just on the off chance that 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku shows its face. But what's more likely to happen is that I pawn the green dragon, I throw this, and I just run somebody off the 3 of characters for the smallest, most pathetic hand you've ever seen. But we're playing for second here at the moment, that's the main goal. Is to get a nice second place. Because first place is kind of insurmountable at this point, it's already south too. That doesn't help me, does it? It doesn't let me accept the red 5. It's just as yeah, it's fine. You've already thrown a 5 as well, so there's a small chance that you just go, you draw the red 5, and then in frustration you throw it. Suppose I should change my weight to accept a red 5. Suppose that makes sense. Changing your weight for a recently passed tile is also quite funny. It's a shame that wasn't the red 5. It's a shame that you didn't like draw the red 5 and go, damn, that's a shame, but I can throw it because it just passed. And then I run you. Oh, 4 pairs. Yeah, alright, if it's 4 pairs, we'll throw this, because if I get into Tenpai sooner rather than later, then the East Wind is a very good weight. That's also a very good weight. But it's once passed, so we'll play the numbers on this one. An 8 of characters changes everything I want to do with this hand, really. I think. Does it? That's the red 5. Alright, I'll throw a Guess Wind. Just maybe this hand transitions into something normal. Maybe a 6 of bamboo shows up and this turns into something normal. Aha! Yeah, alright. Fine.
Boom.
1, 2... Ugh. Ugh. Tanyao? Question mark? No, I'm not doing that. I was I was thinking about an open Tanyao hand, but okay, don't need it. Skill. It's a skill-based game. Alright, I'll throw this now because the 8 of characters is still pretty good. Whereas if this is my triplet, not my triplet, but this is a uh-oh. Alright, fine. Let's get into Tenpai so that this player doesn't like absolutely destroy everybody's entire life. I just want to shut this down more than anything at the moment. And winning 2 Han is fine.
Come.
Okay, give me some Dora, please. That's devastating. Another 8 of characters. Very good. I would have had 7, 8, 9 of Peku. I just would have had it. I would have just had it. Damn. Damn. Wow. Okay. Right, now we're playing to not come last. So that's good. Thankfully we are in the dealer seat in all last tier, which is huge, of course. Very, very helpful. We can just win as many small hands as we need to secure our position here. But it's also bad in the sense that if somebody calls Riichi, we have to be aware that they might sumo and we will pay more of the dealer penalty. So we might end up coming last anyway. I've already thrown a 9, I'm going to throw this 8. Okay. Which one of these pairs am I dismantling? That's the Dora. I'm going to throw one of these and make this a 5-7-9 shape. Because the 8 of circles is still quite good, even though 2 of them have gone. Tanyao? Can I think I have to. Kind of think I have to, unfortunately. As silly as that sounds. I kind of think I'm not going to get anything done in this hand unless I just go for Tanyao now. I do have a red 5 and the Dora. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect, mate. You have no idea how much that 2-3 shape was scaring me. You're playing obviously a half flush of some kind of suit. Maybe it was characters. Maybe you were thinking for a long time there about characters. I do have 2 of the 3s have already. 3 of the 3s have gone. Obviously, it's a door indicator, but we can draw a 5. It's fine. That doesn't help me. I could deal into a half flush of bamboo over here quite easily. Okay. Just don't deal in. I need to decide which suit. Oh, okay. That is annoying. If the last 3 goes, I'm not quite sure what we do. Not quite sure what we do if the last 3 goes. Oh no! I was going to throw one of these. Okay, you're also just playing Tanyao, are you? Oh, it could be Sanshoku. Oh, is that a 6? Yeah, that is a 6. I know the difference between the number 6 and the number 9. It's fine. Don't worry about it. If this is Tanyao only... Oh god, this is where I would really like to be able to score properly and quickly. Okay, well that is at least Template. Does the last 3 of bamboo come out? Maybe. It's close to the Dora. And this is super strange, right? That's actually the worst possible thing that could have happened to me. Oh my god, it's a full flush of bamboo! I have come last and I didn't do anything wrong. Oh well. Oh well, that's just Riichi Mahjong, I guess. 192 points. That's Riichi Mahjong. I mean, it was scary, but what else could I couldn't do anything else. Well, I had to go for it. Maybe I should have engineered a better weight than a 2-4 of bamboo. Having, you know, waiting on the door indicator is a terrible idea, really. But the hand was doing absolutely nothing. It's an S-. It's fine. What about the last hand? A+. Whatever. 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 So it doesn't dislike the cheese. Doesn't dislike the cheese at all. Yeah. You could go either way on it, really. But at this point, it's Tanyao 2 Dora, right? And you've spent the last 7 turns doing absolutely nothing. Your hand is like basically in the same position it was in when you started. And it's absolutely imperative you win this hand. Because you just absolutely cannot come last. It does want you to throw this. It does want you to get rid of this. It's so unlikely it happens. You just hope that you draw the 5, maybe? Or you draw a 6? Would you rather not hold this, just in case, though? Ah, that's very strange. Does Maka currently think this is maybe characters? So the bamboo is actually safer? You were in Tenpai so quickly as well. For a full flush, like... I'm not sure I would have played this as a full flush, personally. I would have just maybe tried to not come last. And you don't need much to not come last. I'm not sure why you've greeded a full flush here. And the fact that you just draw bamboo after bamboo after bamboo is pretty gross. I mean, yeah, this is whatever. The bamboo tile. Bamboo, 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 bamboo. 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 Tenpai. Tenpai for a full flush in 12. Well, in 12 turns, I suppose that is quite quick, but it's a really good way as well. No need to reach you this, obviously. That's devastating. C minus. Oh, it was only 4 turns. Okay. Yeah, I mean, a 1-2 is worse than a 7-9, of course, but Sanshoku exists. Maka, are you aware of a Yaku known as triple mix sequence? Mixed triple sequence? Are you aware of that? I don't think you are. I think they've programmed Maka to not have Sanshoku in it. I'm of course being facetious. And then you could throw the east here. You could throw the east, but like I'm just hard folding at this point. It's one chance, but what else is your hand doing? If you throw this, you're committing to folding, and I am committing to folding. Look at my hand, it's garbage. And then they sumo, so good stuff. Alright, so that's a C minus, but it was only 4 turns. And Maka is bugged because it doesn't know that Sanshoku exists. S, 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 A minus, A plus. Okay, well, yeah, I'm not unhappy with how we played this. It's just one of those games, I guess. Just one of those games. What about everybody else? A minus, B, A, C plus, B minus, C, D plus, B plus, for an overall score of B minus. Absolutely no justice, folks. No justice. B plus, A minus. I'm just going to stop looking at this. It's making me sad. I did deal in twice. Actually, let's check the deal in, shall we? We better check the deal-ins. See if there was anything we could have done. 22 to 49. Yeah, this is very safe. This is a very safe cut. This is an extremely safe cut. But this tile looks very loose in my hand. But equally, you've opened your hand twice. And it's obviously Tanyao. So maybe just walk away from this one. Fair. Fair. I can see that. And yeah, look at that. Absolutely. Totally fine. Oh, you're Ishan 10, aren't you, for a pretty good hand. Yeah, throw the 5 here instead. Minor mistake. We caught it though. Then correct. Throw the 5. This is close to the Dora, but it's not very likely you get to use it, so I guess you should just throw it now. And then definitely throw it. And then just try and get into Tempai and then accidentally deal into this player's single tile weight for the one copy of the 4 of circles that's left. C+. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It looked weird, didn't it? It looked really wrong. I'm not even sure the pawn is good here, right? Why on earth would you pawn this? $59, really? Maybe it's probably doing the same thing that I was doing in that other hand, where it's just like, look, it's been 9 turns. Your hand's not really doing much. Or it might be, this might be one of those situations where all of your early game turns were so bad that currently you don't really have a good choice now except to just maybe win a Tanyao hand and get out of it. Not sure why you threw these before a guest wind, but maybe you're keeping a safe tile. I don't know. Maybe you still think it's out. Nah, it's not half flush, is it? Throw one and then don't throw the other, please. You don't need 2 safe tiles, surely. What are you doing? Maybe you're like a super genius and you actually have deliberately engineered a 4 of circles weight because it seems so impossible. But doing all of that for 2 Han when you're already in the lead. Oh well. Oh well, that's just Riichi Mahjong, I guess. Can't really say any fairer than that, can you? Am I a horse yet? Are my wishes unbridled? Or are they actually still bridled? It's fine. Oh, we get a summon scroll soon. And there's another summon scroll there. Good lord. I can't stop giving away summon scrolls at the moment. W Yostar, am I right? W Yostar. Alright, we'll look at the chart. Oh, how could they do this to me? How could they do this to me? No! That 1/4 place has ruined it. No, I was supposed to go back above 2.5. Oh well. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please let me know with a like or a comment. And if you want to see more Riichi Mahjong, be sure to subscribe. Other than that, take it easy, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.